Hello and welcome to Sofa Broker.
Very pleased. There's an intro there. Hello and welcome to...
We're back. It's us. It's Sofa Broker, your favourite podcast that is relatively about real estate, but also about life. And we are very pleased to have you back again. We're very pleased to be doing this again. And we are very pleased to have a special guest with us today who we will reveal when the time is right.
Who? So, what guest?
Someone that we all know globally.
I didn't know that we was getting guests yet.
Producer Stan had literally just sprung this on me. The limo is on its way. And so a global...
Oh, so it's someone you know?
This we all know. This is a global sensation. I can guarantee you everybody...
I'm getting excited.
...knows who this person is.
I'm really excited.
I know.
Is it a singer?
It's everything. This is the most talented... I was going to say human being. The most talented thing that you will ever meet.
Mate, I had no idea we were doing guests yet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, are we going to carry on doing guests throughout this season? Is it a season?
Let's see how this guest goes, because this guest is a little bit temperamental.
Right, okay.
And isn't perfect yet. But I think we'll just see how, Stan's the boss here, so Stan can see how this all goes.
It's not Grace Kelly, is it? Because she can be temperamental.
That would be tricky.
Yeah.
Albeit this guest could probably bring Grace Kelly back into the atmosphere.
Who was the one for the Eurythmics, yeah.
Annie Lennox, of course.
Yeah, Annie Lennox, yeah. I heard she was a bit tricky, wasn't she, live?
I don't know. Is there a joke there?
No, it won't.
Okay. Are you just being a thorn in my side?
No. Did you think of that yourself?
No, it just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it does.
I'm a music god.
So
by the way, my new Instagram account I'm going to do at some point is going to be, and this can be quite fun, and our next guest is going to help me with this.
I'm genuinely happy.
I have a box of old melody makers and NMEs at home.
NMEs, do you want to explain to the kids
the New Musical Express? This was a physical weekly rag dedicated to alternative rock music. Anyway,
so you go and get it like
you'd go into a newsagent's, walk out,
look up at the top shelf, but don't buy anything from there.
Have a little look up, and then go down there. Maybe hide the thing that you got from the top in the thing that you actually bought.
Is that what you used to do?
No,
posh kids did. That's what posh kids used to do.
I was quite tall, so the pressure was slightly on me to have a little look up. Anyway, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, how would you pay for it though? Because you were posh, weren't you? So you didn't. You because you are posh. You didn't develop ever needing money.
This is what you would do.
Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, yeah, understood.
Yeah,
totally. See, we had to find one that had been left by some random guy. Usually, as well, I don't know why, but they was always in the forest.
Are we having a water in Majorca moment?
We're having.
But anyway, so what I'm going to do with those old things is I'm going to create an Instagram account, and because I've got hundreds of them.
Yeah.
And for music fans from the 90s, which is a big thing at the moment, everyone's dressing grunge and 90s, aren't they? All the kids. I'm going to just have a very, very simple, take photos of maybe a review of the new Shed 7 single in 1993 and stick it out there for the old gits like me to have a look at. Anyway, there you go.
I think coming soon. That's really important, because we don't go back as far as A-tracks, because I don't think no one cares about it, but mixtapes, that has become a bit of the thing. People, I've actually physically heard this, people are ripping the front of their Tesla off, right, their car, right, you know, the posh
They're
car.
the things that sound like golf buggies.
Yeah. They're ripping the thing off there that makes all the sound and putting basically like a Pioneer stereo in there.
What, the big screen things that they've got?
Okay, yeah. That comes out.
Yeah.
The Pioneer
and then
they're
putting a ghetto blaster.
Do you remember going to Halfords back in the day when you used to go looking at, well, I used to go dreaming about bikes you would just be giving them for Christmas. But there was always a part in Halfords when there was a wall with stereos on it.
Yeah.
And the
face-off stereo.
Yeah, and you would sit there for hours pressing buttons because it would make music, right? As if you knew what any of the...
And the one that you used to sort of... You press the button and it would fold in and fold out.
Oh, no, I had what's called a slide mount back in... Actually, you had to slide the whole thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you walked around with the 4-ton...
like a Marconi phone.
Yeah. But you walked around with the pride of an iPhone. Right, like, look at this.
Bit worrying around here, though, I guess.
Oh, there we go. Says the man that lives on the wrong side of the river, always has done and always will do. and enjoys cricket, which no one... What was all that news about the cricket? I noticed on the telly there's this hundreds or something.
The 100's been on. My son Sid's getting into it. Sid's actually got he's got his day's coaching today, hence the reason I'm here.
We have a naughty step in my house, but anyway.
There you go. But I do actually, on a sad note, an absolute legend of cricket did recently pass away. Very sad. And I know at some point we want to do something about mental health.
Yeah, we do.
And for those of you who love cricket, and I know there's one or two of you that do, very sadly, Graham Thorpe, who was an England batting legend of the 1990s, who I watched many times. Really, really unbelievably sad news. He took his own life just last week.
Sorry to hear that.
So that's really sad from the cricketing point of view, and I know, but also just in terms of what we want to talk about at some point in the future, we are going to talk about mental health. We were going to do it in our last series, but maybe we didn't feel it was.
I didn't feel well enough.
We weren't. You weren't ready. Yeah. So but on that note, just a shout out to Graham, to Thorpe, absolute legend, and it's very sad. So
I'm trying to work out how I can bring that back to something that was to do with slide mode stereo. So Halford and the slide mode stereo. So that was that thing. What I'm saying is people are now getting back to, they want to give a loved one to a mixtape to their loved one. Right, you probably had someone else make it for you.
Did you do breakup tapes?
No. God, do you think I'd do a breakup tape?
I did.
I was like, babe, no, it ain't happening. Laters.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How many times? Mate, this is what you say once.
I think once, maybe.
Yeah, thank God for that. You don't. Literally, no one's going to listen to you if you say more than you're a geezer. What are you doing?
I'm romantic.
What?
And I love music.
But what did you put on this tape? Name 3 songs, the top 3 songs that on Solly's breakup tape.
Stan, what's up?
Talked about this in episode 1.
Okay, right, we've done that. Sorry, guys, I'm so pleased. But anyway, it was probably...
Should have been listening.
It would have been Teenage Fan Club.
Right, okay, so let's skip forward to the guest. Who is the guest?
I don't know who's going to explain this.
Well, I don't know who it bloody is, so I'm hoping...
Okay, Stan.
Hold on. Someone's at the door.
Is the limo here?
So
right.
It's someone coming in a limo. It ain't going on my drive. It's 50 quid to park on my drive.
This person is possibly the most important person on the planet right now.
Do you really think so?
I believe so.
Hang on, that's a big deal. Hang on, we've got to long this out a minute. Is it he?
This is it's more than a he and more than a she. And it's not transgender, it's nothing like that.
No, it's not.
This goes beyond any form of gender.
So this is someone that's not gender specific. Can't say the word. Say that again. Pacific. It's not Pacific. Pacific's the ocean, right?
Pacific's
the ocean with the whales in.
Yeah, Pacific bluefin tuna.
Oh, you can't eat tuna?
You can.
Where can you? All the dolphins get caught in it.
Okay, we don't.
Where'd you get tuna from?
This is
See, south of the river, south of the river, south of the river, Solly. It comes in a tin.
All right, jelly deals.
Where actually do you get your shopping, or does some bloke bring it round to you that night?
I actually go. Where do I go? I go to a Turkish sort of supermarket up the road from me.
So you eat out every night, basically?
No, supermarket. I bring it home and cook it.
You do the cooking?
I cook a lot.
I forgot about this.
I love... Can't you tell?
Yeah, but why? I mean, you are a proper...
foodie.
Yeah. You're
do you know what? I've got a really good idea.
No.
I'm gonna...
Hang on.
Can you shoot this? I would like you to shoot this down in flames, but this is what I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning the other day. I thought, what can I do? I'm bored out of my tiny mind.
3 o'clock in the morning?
I'm going to...
Not drunk?
I just got in. No. Okay.
Right.
No. I'm not... I'm a good person these days. Anyway,
okay.
I'm going to do... I've decided, because I've got friends that own restaurants and I've got friends in the property industry. Yeah?
Right.
And I'm thinking, because I'm a genius, put them together. Solly's lunch something or other. Come and have lunch with me.
I know what you can call it.
And we can go to Kitty Fisher's, Oz. We can go to Sam's, Sam.
Do you know what you can call it? Loud Food, Solly's collection.
Loud food. I like that.
So who is this mystery? Who is she, stroke, him, stroke, they?
Okay.
Stroke, who is it?
The person is here. The being is here. So Dan.
Yeah, so Solly.
Our guest is here, and I am really delighted to introduce you.
Yeah.
I'm
so excited.
To GPT. GPT is right here.
What is it?
In the studio, ready to talk to us. We are going to talk to AI for the rest of this podcast.
Okay.
So if you'd just like to say hello.
Hello, AI. Am I calling it AI? Hello, AI. How are you?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now.
Oh, okay.
Please
So I
wait
think
a
the
bit
problem
and
there.
try again.
Yeah, the problem there, I think, is your accent. Can you go a little bit more King's English?
Hello, AI. How are you?
Hello? I'm doing well, thank you.
Hang on. So
How can I assist you today?
I was wondering whether or not you could say hi to my friend Solly.
Of course. Hi, Solly. Hope you're having a great day.
Hey, yeah, I'm really great. You brightened up my day, AI. That's fantastic. Thanks so much for coming. How was the limousine?
I'm glad to hear that, Solly. As for the limousine, well, it was quite the smooth ride, I must say. Perfect for arriving in style.
I'm really pleased because we blew the budget on that car for you, and that just makes me really warm inside. So we got off to a really great start with you.
Does she know what she's doing here?
Yeah. Look, so AI, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm an advanced AI language model designed to assist with a wide range of tasks, from answering questions to providing creative ideas, or even just having a chat. My main goal is to help out however I can, whether it's with information, advice, or simply making your day a bit brighter. Like with that limousine ride. What would you like to dive into today?
AI, can I ask you, do you know about our podcast, Sofa Broker, hosted by Daniel McPeake and Solly Strickland?
Yes, I'm familiar with it now. Cypher Broker, hosted by you, Solly, and Daniel McPhee, is a real estate-focused podcast, right? Sounds like you dive into some fascinating topics in the world of real estate. What's the latest episode about?
That's amazing, AI. Yeah, you've pretty much nailed it. The latest one is about you. We want to talk about you, and we want to ask you some questions. What makes you, for example, what makes you so important in 2024?
In 2024, AI is really making waves because it's becoming more integrated into daily life and business. For example, in real estate, AI helps by analyzing market trends, predicting property values, and even assisting with customer interactions. I can help automate tasks, give insights based on data, and offer personalized experiences, making things more efficient and tailored to individual needs. It's this ability to handle complex tasks quickly and accurately that makes AI so important right now. How does that fit into what you're exploring on the podcast?
That's fantastic that we're exploring it, so we don't know what's in front of us, so we're hoping that you will be able to guide us. Let's try something, AI. Do you think that you could come up with a 1980s mixtape, for example, for Solly?
Absolutely, Solly. Creating a 1980s mixtape sounds like a fun idea. If I were to put together a virtual mixtape for you, it would likely include classics like Take On Me by Aha, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and Livin' on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. How does that sound for starters?
I mean, that's just fantastic. That's amazing. You know me really well. I'm stunned by your knowledge here. I'm just wondering whether we should ask you a few questions in and around real estate now. For example, AI, I'm very intrigued as to what you think a real estate broker should say to somebody who wants to sell their property.
A real estate broker should approach a potential seller with a mix of confidence and empathy. They might say something like, I understand selling your property is a big decision, and I'm here to make the process as smooth and profitable as possible for you. Based on current market trends and the unique features of your property, I believe we can attract serious buyers and secure a great deal. Let's discuss your goals, and I'll create a tailored strategy to help you achieve them. It's about building trust and showing that you're focused on their best interests. How does that resonate with your approach?
Dan, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to leave and let AI take over because that's brilliant. But the one thing I do know, Solly, is you're really good at property descriptions. AI, can I ask, for you to write a property description for a 3-bedroom terraced house in Stoke Newington?
Of course, I can help with that. Here's a description. Welcome to this charming 3-bedroom terrace house located in the heart of Spoke, Newington. This delightful home seamlessly blends period character with modern comforts, offering a warm and inviting living space. The ground floor features a spacious open-plan living and dining area, perfect for both relaxing and entertaining, with large windows that flood the room with natural light. The modern kitchen is fully equipped, boasting sleek countertops and ample storage. Upstairs, you'll find 3 generously sized bedrooms, each with its own unique charm, and a stylish family bathroom. Outside, the private garden offers a tranquil retreat, ideal for summer barbecues or a quiet morning coffee. Situated in a vibrant community with excellent transport links, local shops, and schools, this property is perfect for families or professionals seeking a blend of convenience and comfort. Don't miss the chance to make this lovely house your new home. How does that sound? Would you like to tweak anything?
No, AI, that's brilliant. And I'm sure, so as we integrate into the future with more and more AI kind of stuff, this is going to become more and more relevant, right? So you would usually write a proper description and it would take me 5 or 6 days because I'm slightly dyslexic. You could write one a lot quicker, but you always have to say, Dan, can I just check that before anything happens? So we've just seen there, right, that AI can make a space for this. Does that scare you so in any way?
No, it doesn't, because I think a lot of thing about stuff about Chat GPT and GPT, AI, etc., is about how it can create. You can prompt it. Prompting's the word, isn't it? You prompt it to do stuff. It can then come up with the body of what you need. Then you tweak it. So what it actually is doing, it's just, that was not a perfect description. That was a description from, a
3-bed house
from 2003. Charming and all that kind of stuff. That's just bollocks. If you use that these days, whatever. Yeah. Or maybe that's me being a little bit irreverent. But
irrelevant.
I'm definitely being irrelevant. Thanks a lot. AI. Anyway. But I think what it does is it creates that body, the wording.
Dan.
Hey, shut up. I'm talking.
AI is really powerful when it comes to generating content quickly. But it's true that it still needs a human touch to make sure everything is just right and fits the context or style you're aiming for. The idea isn't for AI to completely replace the creative process, but to help streamline it, saving time and reducing the heavy lifting, especially for those who might find writing more challenging, like with dyslexia. By prompting AI, you can get a solid foundation, and then you or someone else can fine-tune it to add that personal or professional flair. It's more about collaboration between AI and humans, where each contributes their strengths. That way, you can be more efficient while still ensuring the final product feels authentic and tailored to your needs. How do you see this evolving in your workflow?
Wow. I think that's a really good point. I love the fact that you agree with me, because it shows that even someone as intelligent as you can see that Solly is not to be agreed with all the time.
Hold on, we were collaborating 100% there. That was perfect. Actually, you're out of a job. AI and I are going to walk into the sunset together.
The one thing I do get about AI is people that say, for example, are dyslexic. It really helps, even in a broader working environment, it really helps. So sometimes, we often joke about, I can't understand the words, or the words can't come out, and I wish I could just sense check myself.
Yeah.
AI isn't going to take the piss out of me. Do you take the piss out of people, AI?
I don't take the piss out of anyone. My goal is to support and assist. So if you're looking for help or need to double check something, I'm here to make that process smoother and more comfortable. It's all about enhancing your capabilities and making things easier, especially in situations where you might need a bit of extra support.
Excellent. So are you in theory then like a Iron Man suit that people...
You might be asking if I'm like a... What? Could you finish that thought?
Yeah, I was saying that is AI, are you like an Iron Man suit that we can put on as humans to enable us to be even more powerful in certain areas that perhaps we're not great in? You round it all up.
Exactly. That's a great analogy. Think of AI like an Iron Man suit. It's there to enhance your abilities, making tasks easier and more efficient. It can help with things like writing, analyzing data, or even brainstorming ideas. The suit, or AI, gives you added capabilities and support, letting you focus on what you do best while handling the heavy lifting or providing additional insights where needed.
So AI, this is a great conversation so far, and thanks for coming in. I just thought I'd sort of flip things around a little bit. Do you have a question for Daniel McPeake, real estate broker?
Daniel, what do you see as the biggest change in the real estate industry over the next few years? And how do you think technology like AI will play a role in that evolution?
I think the biggest role we're going to have is younger people are going to get into real estate. So it's going to happen at a younger age. It's usually, a situation where people get into it, when they're older. And most people in real estate, are in their 40s or 50s. I think we're going to get people in their 20s dominate. And I think they're going to dominate because they're going to understand the capabilities of tech and how to use that tech. Whereas if you get a 55-year-old person like Solly, he won't be able to engage with all the tech that's available because they're just not part of that generation. Younger people that are able to suck up everything that's available, for a younger age, are going to deal with all the tech and the latest tech that's available, which is going to make them faster, smarter, quicker and cleverer, especially in Solly's situation. That's what I think, AI. Do you agree?
That's a fascinating perspective, Daniel. It's true that younger professionals who are tech savvy can leverage new tools more effectively. As technology continues to advance, they'll likely have a significant edge, using AI and other innovations to enhance their efficiency and offer new services. It's exciting to think about how these changes will reshape the industry and open up new possibilities.
AI, can you now please ask a question for Solly Strickland, and can you ask him another question following that to ask him if he thinks that Prince William is ever going to write back to him?
What do you think are the most important skills or traits for someone entering the real estate industry today? And following up, do you think Prince William will ever make a return to real estate, given his interests and current roles?
That's definitely the weirdest question I've ever been asked. I think with Prince William, he will always be in real estate as long as he's a royal, because the royals own a lot of real estate. So whatever he decides to do with his portfolio will be up to him. And no doubt his predecessors felt the same way, and no doubt his children will be beneficiaries of said portfolio. Could you repeat the first part of your question, please, AI? That's a really good question. I think, obviously, a knowledge of technology, we've established that, but that comes with young people typically, not all of them, and this isn't an ageist kind of argument. But I think the ability to work hard, it's the same as anyone. Dan mentioned about in a previous thing about having to knock on 48 doors in order to get to someone who might say yes to him, and that's hard work. And I think that might not be the same way that people do it nowadays, young people, but they're still going to have the same work ethic, because actually at the end of the day, hard work does pay off, and just technologies, people such as yourself, will just help with that process. And I think just the ability to be able to talk to people freely, to not be scared of people who have reputations. And quite frankly, there's never been a better time to, just get into the mix, be yourself, be irreverent, whatever it might be. This is falling apart.
No.
Absolutely, Solly.
I love the fact it fell on the floor because it shows people that this is all live. And AI always fucks up. It's not fucking Genesis. So AI, fantastic. Thank you for coming. We'll send you back home in another limo, and we probably hope to speak to you again. So check us out: Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube, wherever you get all your other stuff. And it's goodbye from him, Solly, over there, looking grumpy, and goodbye from me. See you next time, guys. Bye.